It did. It absolutely did. He had a good end to the day on Wednesday.
On the third leg.
That's a good finish, particularly after you've had 5 darts at a double and already missed. Sometimes a nice little combination like that is better for you than... Gave that a good go, didn't he? He was a bit unlucky not to convert one of those trebles. What I liked about it, he didn't stray, he didn't panic, he didn't stray into the numbers either side. And he hit the big numbers and stayed straight.
Archie require 120.
Now he has to stay straight as well.
That's an incredibly impressive treble 18. However, where have we seen this before? Self did this in Group C. And now he needs it for 2 points in Group 1.
Game shot.
Double top maestro. That's why he's just beaten Paddy Williams in the first game of the night. And it's his first win against Williams this week.
Require 116.
That's a great lie for a 60. And a double 18 that he loves.
Game shot on the first leg.
Picture perfect. But there's form for that in his long, illustrious career.
Second leg is Paul to throw
he
first.
loves to stack those darts on top of each other.
Require 156.
What a time that would have been to find your biggest finish of the week.
60. Paul, you require 80.
Now Hogan needs one of those middle finishes. The key shots to stay alive. Every leg counts in the group. He may just pay for that.
60.
It was a 96 finish that cost
96.
Hogan a third leg. Now a 96 finish might cost Hogan the match.
Game shot. And
he finishes it, and Radek Saganski on debut here this week has found his way to a 4-2 victory. Is an opportunity for Self to be the first man into the semi-finals. And he's missed that opportunity. Now Wilson can keep him away from that chance.
60.
I believe he will.
Well, his doubles have not been brilliant so far. And Self gets another chance. He wasn't ready. That's maturity in a nutshell. He wasn't ready for dart 3, so he pressed pause. But it could have been over. It's very far from over.
100.
Self has a decision here.
95.
Does he go bold and brave, or does he go 25 route? He goes 25 route. Single to bullseye.
70.
He's getting closer. He's had 2 match darts at the bullseye. Both have missed. What a marker that is. Used it perfectly, tops. That's class. As soon as he hits that single 16, the way his darts behave for more than one person in this place. But Self gets a chance to win 2 out of 2 in Group 1. More match darts. This time not at the bull.
Back yourself, young man. You've got to back yourself. That's a nervy dart. And you can see where that one bounced off the wire. It's left a big indent. You can see it in our camera shot. That is unlucky.
Double 16 for Wilson. And he gets a bounce, which you could only dream of. How on earth did that go in? Archie Self had match darts in 3 of the legs.
Yeah, and his wife is in the crowd tonight. Sat there right at the front. I have to say, she's seen all this before.
130. Lewis require 100.
I'm wondering who's got the dog tonight.
Oh, that's glorious from Gurney. He's got plenty in his corner tonight.
Third leg
and Hogan has to be perfect from here.
Game on. Lewis require 100.
He's just hit a patch here where, well, it's just so unusual.
Oh, that was an interesting play. Decided not to go for 2 double tops.
Paul, you require 107.
So Hogan still has outs. But he doesn't have many. Now he's got no hope. It's all in the hands of Gurney,
52.
who could send
Lewis
the
requires
only
60.
weekly winner left out.
Game shot and the match.
Gurney
Lewis Gurney
puts Paul Hogan on the shelf. Hogan lost earlier on to Radek Saganski by 4 legs to 2. Champagne shots off a qualifying. And that one was a close call.
92.
It's not a last call,
Patrick, you require
but it will
78.
be for Williams if he doesn't hit this. Biggest start of his week.
38.
If you ask me, he had the
you
confidence to
require
throw that
40.
to the right, to leave him the gap to the left, to go for the tops.
Game shot in the fourth leg.
Everybody knows it now.
Wilson.
The curse of Group A lives on another week.
Fifth leg
Williams is
Cole to
gone
throw
and
first.
Wilson is through to the semis
Game
again.
on.
It still could be his night. So it happens that this Williams can't repeat that trick here
60.
tonight.
Cole,
And
you
he's
require
out
100.
of motivation by the looks of it. 6 darts from here and he might only need 2.
80.
He keeps missing darts for the match, and that's not going to fill him full of confidence later on.
Well, you're better to do it now than you are later on, because if you do it later on, you get punished
50.
severely. The position he's got
Cole, you
himself
require
into.
20.
Double 5.
Game shot.
This time he doesn't bust the score, and he does win by 4 legs to 3.
To say I do
36.
like him,
Radek,
I've
you
always
require
got on with him.
120.
Always said hello to him when we've been at Challenge Tours or Pro Tours when I was there.
Game shot in the first leg.
I've always rated him.
Radek Saganski.
Usually he's got bottle. I will get the
Radek,
hang
you
of it,
require 120.
and I will work it out, because I need to, for both sanity and commentary.
88.
No, that's typical
Lewis, you require
Saganski again, using the
112.
16s to leave 32. He could be stopped.
Game shot
And that's
in the third leg. Lewis Gurney.
Team Gurney are related at that, his first leg
Fourth
of
leg,
this
Radek to throw
contest.
first. Lewis, you require 85.
He gets to the bull.
60.
It was a very close
Radek, you
call.
require 32.
That was to win the group. That does
Game
win
shot
the
and
group.
match. Radek Saganski.
Saganski is the man in Group 2, and he gets 2 wins from 2. He can bypass that dart to get a 60. He does it so much.
100.
That's an outrageous
Lewis
140.
require 88.
18 for ball for Gurney.
63.
I like that play. Didn't
Oh, you require 40.
deliberate, even going for the triple. Didn't risk it. Just big 18 and back himself, and he was right on the wire.
Game shot in the second
He
leg.
now finds himself
Wilson.
2 down against a very in form.
You don't want to be leaving bogey numbers like 159, but he's crushing it anyway.
127.
And that's gone rather well.
Lewis
Can
require
Gurney survive
130.
by getting to a double? The answer's no, and Wilson gets his wish.
58.
He's
Cole,
back
you
for double
require
16
32.
for the final to be 1 game away from his destiny.
Game shot.
One more
And the
game for him, and he will get that elusive weekly title. He took the 3-0 lead, and then things got a little bit sketchy.
Saganski hasn't got many what you would call hometown fans in, but he's still being applauded for every good shot that he has.
48.
No applause there. Not yet, at least. If Archie's not careful, he's going to give Saganski just a
99.
little
Radek,
bit
you
too
require
much
60.
time.
Game
That's
shot
a
in the
brilliant
second
sneak
leg.
dart.
Radek Saganski.
What I mean by that is it just needs to sneak past. You'll have to jump off the bus just to get to your stop.
100. Radek, you require 62.
Well, his stop is next, so ring the bell.
146.
Self can
Archie
survive.
require 101.
He did do a 101 on Monday, this very route.
89. Radek, you require 16.
His signal to the dart was he was not happy.
Game
He's
shot
definitely
and
not
the
happy
match,
now because Radek Saganski has taken self out in this semi-final and he will not be making back-to-back finals. Saganski on debut could have debut delight.
He can require 114.
Turns out that it's been enough. And he's turned the throw back round. Here is Carl Wilson. Treble 18. He'll go back across for the treble 20 and he couldn't have
Radek, you require
planned
120.
that any better if he tried.
I said that Wilson's got to keep this guy away from the doubles. The way he does that now is by hitting the double
16.
that he's left. May sound simple. It's anything but. Beautiful shot. He couldn't afford to let Saganski get to the 50% point. Sebastian Białecki is a weekly winner here from Poland, and he was the last person to beat Luke Littler in this building. Will Poland get more history?
It's that 51. Hits the ball and leaves double 8.
Oh, you require 88.
Wilson has to get a dart or something here. He has to stay straight. Does he go for the big number? It's an 18 all the same, and it's right on the wire. How
Radek,
close. You could not get any closer. Saganski, cometh the moment, cometh the hour. Radek Saganski is your week 3 of Series 13 champion. The man from Poland, who resides in Cork now, has taken this Saturday night final 4 legs to 2. Carl Wilson has been a well-worthy opponent and really deserved to be in this final tonight. But I have to say, Saganski, he held his nerve, got himself to that side of the board once more where he needed to be. And he is your weekly champion. He goes to Champions Week, and we can get reaction from that now. Down on the stage, he's with Paul Nicholson.
I think I won.
Radek Saganski, you are a weekly winner at the MODUS Super Series, and this must be a very big moment for you. Coming off the Pro Tour for a second time, you bounced back to the Pro Tour the first time, your first time here, and you've won immediately. You must be very happy.
I'm really delighted, yeah. Thank you.
A lot of the fans here tonight came to support other people, but it's nice to see that they've stuck around to see this win for you.
Well, I was surprised there was so many people here, the crowd was really good, so thank you. They didn't booing too much, so thank you very much.
You've made a lot of friends this week. You maybe made some enemies too by beating the likes of Carl in the final, but we were talking about you as Mr. Consistency this week with really good, steady averages. But what was the most important moment in that final for you?
Double 16.
You do have a bit of a love relationship with double 16, like Krzysztof Ratajski from Poland. So what is it about double 16 in Poland that works so well?
Well, I don't think it's about the Poland, it's every individual, so I just really hate tops, so that's what I'm gonna try to live, the double 16 every leg.
Yeah, watch out, Champions Week. He hates tops, but he loves double 16. You're the second Pole to win here. Sebastian Białecki created a bit of history here. He was the last person to beat Luke Littler on this stage, and he did get a 9-darter as well, but you're going to be coming back for Champions Week in April. You must be looking forward to that now.
Yeah, now I'm looking forward to it, yeah. My plan was going to Saturday, and then Saturday we'll see what's happened, but now I'm the winner, so I'm coming back.
What changes after today? You're £5,000 richer. What are you going to be doing when you go back to Cork tomorrow?
Go to work.
Still driving the bus?
Still driving the bus, correct.
I can't imagine what it's like for your passengers who are big darts fans, and it's you picking them up. Aren't you that Radek Saganski that won at the MODUS Super Series on Saturday night?
Yeah, I hope they will do.
What does it feel like to have the medal around your neck and have that winning feeling again? We know that you won on the PDC Pro Tour, beating Connor Scott, and subsequently you did lose your tour card after that, becoming the first person ever to do that, which is a bit of a negative, but this is a huge positive for you to win again.
Well, this is the dream, what you come in here. You come in here to win, so that's what happens, so I'm really delighted to do it.
Well, I want everybody to learn a Polish word. If you don't know it already, in Polish, congratulations is gratulacje. Can everybody say it?
Thank you very
I think that'll mean something to him. I think it's time that you got your hands on not just a medal, but also the MODUS Super Series trophy. Radek, congratulations from everybody here. It's your moment. Let me step back. The stage is yours because the Week 3 winner is Poland's Radek Saganski!
Well, he's not a man of many words, but he's definitely a man of many actions, Radek Saganski. On debut at the Live Lounge, that trophy is hoisted aloft, and that trophy is his.